Well, Afghanistan have got a few tools in the shed to upset some of the big playing nations in this Cricket World Cup of 2019. Well, firstly for me, Afghanistan are on the back foot. The games that they have played over the last year, they've had limited exposure to some of the big cricketing nations around the world. They've played Ireland 8 times. They've played Scotland once. They played Bangladesh twice, where they beat them on one of those occasions. Pakistan, they've only played once, where Pakistan won by 3 wickets. They tied with India in the one-off game against them. And the one-off game against Sri Lanka, they beat Sri Lanka. So for me, looking at those results, Afghanistan could finish around about 7th or 8th. But they can upset some of the big playing nations. How do they do that? Well, firstly, let's look at their medium paces. They don't have a quality pace attack. So these medium paces have to be on the dial. They have to make sure that they're economical and don't chase the wickets. And they are Dawlat Zadrin, for just a right arm medium pacer. He's had a few shoulder problems of late. Hamid Hassan, who hasn't played much cricket since 2017. He's been injury prone. But they've also got the medium pace of the captain, Gulbuddin Naib. It's disappointing that they didn't put Shahpur Zadran in there, the tall left-arm bowler, who could have some effect on the wicket-taking capabilities, but also pressure opposition batsmen with his height and extra bounce. Remember, he was Afghanistan's leading wicket-taker in the 2015 World Cup, but they haven't selected him. So these 3 bowlers apply the pressure. Don't go after the wickets. Try and limit the run rate as much as possible, so then your spinners come into the game in the middle overs with the opposition batsmen having to come after them. Now they've got the best quality spin attack in this competition. Mujibur Rahman, the youngster who is dominating the international stage on the T20 circuit, as well as Rashid Khan. We all know about Rashid Khan and Mohammad Nabi. Now, make sure that these guys have the best opportunity to take the wickets in the middle period with pressure being applied up front from the medium paces. That's how you'll stay in the contest. Now, your batting, well, they're not going to make more than 250 in the tournament. If they do, they've had a good day out. They've only got Zazi out the top of the order, who's the explosive, but he likes to go cow corner and over cover. But then you've got the conventionally correct batsmen of Shahidi, little left-hander, and the 2 right-handers, Afghan and Alam. Now these 3 aren't explosive players. They've just got to manipulate the strike and get as big a total as they possibly can on the board. Because the spinners can upset any world batting lineup if the pressure is applied. So for me, Afghanistan, it's spin to win, and they're not going to make any more than 250, but they'll upset the teams of Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and they'll finish about 7th or 8th. They might even beat the West Indies as well.